I graduated into the pandemic, so it was fucking wild. The shit you saw, like, you just had to get over it. Like, I remember this dude, this Asian dude, like 39, died. Like, literally right after the x-ray. And I was like, the x-ray looked good. Like, and everybody's looking at me like, oh, this nigga's new. I was like, oh, his family. I know his family. They're like, this nigga, we got 12 x-rays left. I was like, okay. Nah, the funniest was the fact that I had to work with my dad. My very Haitian, lumpy-headed, super duper Haitian dad. Like, and it was funny because we did an overnight. They called it Stat X-ray in Main 7. I'll never forget it. We get there. This lady's large, and you know I'm a body positive man. Like I told you, thick women is what I go after because of warmth and lack of body fat on my side. You know, BMIs and things of that nature. So I don't have an issue with that. But she was like, when you're large, we gotta put like, you know, we gotta crank it up a little bit. We gotta hope you don't break the fucking cassette. There's a lot going on for us, you know, even though it's clearly a lot going on for you. But there's a lot going on for us. I'm sorry. This is how I think. So we get there. My dad runs in the room. He puts the x-ray board behind her. As soon as he did that, she started coding. As soon as she did that, she started flatlining. So he looked at me, and I was trying not to be an asshole, because I'm an asshole. But the thing is, I looked at him, and I was like, this nigga, get out the room. I was like, you watched Grey's Anatomy, and you've been doing this 10 years longer than me. You know this isn't our part. Come on, old man. This why you don't have a hairline. You just be slow. Come on, man, get out of there. Everybody's rushing in the room. They jumping on it, they're doing chest compressions. I'm standing outside the room with my dad, and I was just like, damn, this is terrible. We're gonna lose another life to this. This is the first wave. We're gonna lose another life. And my dad was like, yeah, this is terrible. We gotta get that cassette. We gotta get that cassette because she's big and she might. And I'm like, that. You ever whisper argue with a relative in public? You know how fucking frustrating that is? We're at work in Trinitas at 2 a.m. And he was like, yeah, she big. We gotta get that cassette. And I was like, this why you don't have a hairline. You're not a nice person. Can you let this bitch die in peace? Let this bitch die in peace. And then we'll grab we don't even have an x-ray after this, George.